Story 1. An Introduction to my MIL. I've been married for only a week, and my mother-in-law, MIL, has always openly disliked me. My husband, DH, struggles to stand up to her. Here's a summary of her behavior. Weight-related food issues. I'm naturally very thin and have difficulty gaining weight. Whenever I'm at my MIL's house, she insists I eat, but serves me only high-carb meals, even when my husband gets something different. Once, she served me spaghetti with mashed potatoes and French fries, covered in cheese, and was angry when I didn't eat it. Invasive privacy. My MIL has seen me naked more often than my own mother. She would barge into the bathroom, claiming she was afraid I would faint while showering or using the toilet. Inappropriate bed behavior. She crawled into bed with my husband on our wedding night. Wedding dress code violation. She wore silver to my wedding, which could be seen as competing with the bride. Inappropriate gifts. She bought my husband lingerie and sex toys. Inappropriate nickname. She calls her lover by my husband's name as a nickname. I'm a loss. I deeply love my husband. I've tried talking to him, but he only silently nods. What should I do? Name suggestions. Since you're asking for names, here are a few ideas depending on what kind of name you're looking for: a nickname for your MIL, a name for your husband's lack of a spine, or something else entirely. For your MIL, if you need a less formal way to refer to her in conversations with trusted friends: the intruder, the overstepper, the boundary breaker, the controller, the rival. For your husband's inaction: the silent nodder, the passive partner, the doormat. Use this one very carefully, if at all: the appeaser, the avoider. If you meant names for yourself/future children, I need more context about your style preferences. I hope this rewrite is helpful. It's important to address this situation for your own well-being. Comment 1. It sounds like MIL is a Jocasta and is jealous that you took away her boyfriend. She isn't going to let go until DH pushes her away. His normal meter is broken, and he doesn't think is unusual behavior. Are you living with her? If so, you have to get out as soon as you can. If not, how did you get into DH's bed? Comment 2. Can you get your husband to move far, far away? How did he react when his mom crawled into bed with you guys? Comment 3. GAWD, I am so happy to be middle-aged and finally gain some weight. It is just as annoying to be skinny-shamed as it is to be fat-shamed. So many people think they can just poke into your business because of your weight. I'm eating a goddamn salad because I like salad, not because you imagine I am on a diet. Story 2. The day I nullified my marriage. From just married to nullified in less than a month, my MIL nearly killed me. Some of you might remember me. I'm the DIL whose Jocasta-level MIL hated her from day one and wasn't shy about saying it. Though, let's be real, I know I'm not alone here. I was the one who got married just a week ago. What was? Today, I officially nullified the marriage. No divorce needed where I live. Under 6 months, and it's like it never happened. I tried. God, I really tried. His mother did everything in her power to drive me away, and in the end, she succeeded. Her son, my now ex-husband, had a spine made of jelly. If she told him to kill me, I genuinely believe he'd ask how soon. And the last straw, the moment I knew I had to save myself, I have a severe latex allergy. We found out when I was a toddler. I went into anaphylactic shock after a nurse touched me with latex gloves. Since then, I've had to be incredibly careful. I wear a medical alert necklace. There's a sticker on my license. Everyone close to me knows, especially my now ex-husband. He told his mom, too. Fast forward to last week. I came home from work upset, don't even remember why. I went to bed early. A new bed, one I'd bought myself a month ago because I refused to sleep in the old one, the one my MIL crawled into on our wedding night. Yes, I spent my wedding night on the couch. Anyway, I laid down. The bed felt a little different, like there was a plastic layer under the mattress or the duvet. I figured maybe I hadn't removed some protective wrapping. No big deal. I woke up 17 hours later. In the hospital. She had cut up 75 latex gloves and layered them under my duvet cover. I went into anaphylactic shock in my sleep. I don't remember a thing. My ex-husband found me hours later, pale, sweating, barely breathing. And do you know how I know it was her? She called me in the hospital to brag about it. She told him she was worried I'd wet the bed because I'd been acting so childish. I'm a 27-year-old woman. And what did my ex do? He apologized for my behavior. Not hers. Mine. He visited me in the hospital once, just once, to tell me to apologize to his mother. I didn't. Instead, I called security and told them he wasn't allowed back in my room. I don't even know what happened. I don't recognize him. We were together for 5 years. He wasn't always like this. It feels like I married a stranger, a shell of a man molded by his mother. And what breaks my heart the most, I still love him. After everything, part of me still does. And I hate that. Married, January 25th. Nullified, February 20th. I'm still shaking. I'm still angry. And I'm so unbelievably disappointed in myself for not seeing it sooner. I might tell more of her horror stories later. There are so many. But for now, I don't even have a proper nickname for her. All I can come up with is Lucifer. Thanks for reading. Comment 1. Please tell me that she has been arrested. Comment 2. So, your ex wanted you to apologize after his mother tried to kill you. Oh, honey, he's a keeper. As in, his mommy should have kept him in her uterus so he can't interact with the world. Ever. Comment 3. I'm sorry this happened to you. I would recommend that you press charges against your ex Samile. She did not succeed with you, but she may later on actually kill a woman your ex is with. And if you find out she has, that will weigh on your conscience. He is a horrible little termite of man, but someone might still get with that whelk, and Amile needs slapping down. I hope you're able to move on and find someone who deserves you quickly. Story 3. Update 2. The day I nullified my marriage. Yup, already. So, here I am again. No time to breathe, no time to mourn. Life's decided to throw everything it can at me, full speed. But here's the update you didn't ask for, but might have been waiting on. First of all, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Your words, your support, your wisdom, it meant more than I can explain. I couldn't respond to everyone. My eyes were so swollen I could barely see, and everything I tried to type came out as gibberish. But I read every single comment. Every single one. And thank you again. To those calling me brave, you're kind, but I don't feel brave. I just did what I had to do to get the hell out. My amazing aunt helped me every step of the way. If anything, she's the hero in all of this. Let me clear something up. Yes, my dumb ex wanted me to apologize. But not because his mother's attempt to murder me, still surreal to type that, failed. No, he wanted me to apologize because I hung up on her while in the hospital, after she called me to brag about her forethought. That's what he was mad about. He's delusional, but apparently not enough to admit out loud what this really was. Now, whether he knew what his mother was planning, I still don't know. I just know that she got a key to my apartment, probably from him, and used it while he was at work. I had no idea she even had access. That day, I left for work at 4 a.m. Airport shift, and didn't get home until around 4 p.m. Thanks to delays. I was exhausted and emotionally drained from a fight with him, so I passed out early. By 8 p.m., I was in bed, right on top of the nightmare she left for me. And here's the thing. My incredible, badass aunt, who also happens to be a lawyer, called me with the news. Latex Lucy, thanks you/Sailor Pond. The name stuck, is now in custody. My aunt might be the kindest woman you'll meet, but cross her, she will rain legal hellfire. She's the reason I'm even standing right now. Unfortunately, XDH, ex-dumb husband, has already been released. He told the police he didn't know the gloves were latex because where we live, most stores only sell latex-free or powdered gloves. Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe he just didn't want to go down with her. Either way, I don't care anymore. What really got me? He somehow got my new phone number. Turns out the airport gave it to him, despite me telling them 50 times not to. So he called. I didn't hang up. I couldn't bring myself to. I didn't say anything either. He spoke into the silence, said he knew I was listening. He said he was sorry, said his mom was in custody and he'd just been released. That was it. I've changed my number again. I want nothing to do with him ever again. Do I still love that idiot? Unfortunately, yeah. Somewhere in there, I still do. But I also know I'm going to be okay. And that's more important. Thank you for listening. Again, comment 1, you're right. You will be okay. You've got this. I could never be with someone who would ask me to apologize to his mother after her disgusting, malicious attempt to murder me. Because that's what she did. She tried to kill you. Never let yourself forget that moving forward. Your husband, now ex-husband, wanted you to apologize for hanging up a phone on someone who tried to kill you. Wow. I can't even. Do not soften your stance on this. Continue to do everything in your power to stay safe and separate yourself from this spineless man and his pustule of an egg donor. I wish you strength and clarity moving forward. Comment 2. The fact that it's more difficult to buy latex gloves should work against Latex Lucy. She had to seek those out specifically, so there is no question of her intention. I'm glad you're getting away from those awful people, and I'm glad that you know you're going to be okay. Needing support does not mean you're not strong and brave. You are strong and brave. Story 4. Update to Latex Lucy. I am sorry. Hey everyone, it's me again. Time for an update on Latex Lucy and everything that's happened since I last posted. If you need a recap, BitchBot has you covered, but here's the short version. I married the love of my life, and within a month, I was out. I nullified my marriage after realizing my ex completely flipped into a toxic, spineless shell of a man, mentally married to his mother. Sorry for the image. After a seriously messed up situation where Lucy put 75 cut-up latex gloves in my duvet cover, resulting in toxic shock, my ex had the audacity to expect me to apologize. I fled 500 kilometers away, pressed charges, and even had to change my number and move again when he found me. I didn't get a restraining order since he technically didn't break the law, but Latex Lucy was taken into custody. And now, here we are. Yesterday, Latex Lucy was sentenced to 13 months in prison, followed by a mandatory stay in a psychiatric ward for a month. After all that, she's been banned from being anywhere near me, ever. The trial was brutal. It was so hard. Just 3 months ago, I was walking down the aisle, surrounded by friends and family celebrating my happily ever after. And yesterday, everyone who was there at my wedding, congratulating me, was sitting in the courtroom, their eyes full of judgment. It felt like they all hated me. But honestly, nothing stung more than the look on my ex's face. The way he looked at me like I was dirt on his shoe. I'm still trying to get past that, even though I've been pretending like I'm fine. After the trial, my ex tried to hold me up like he was some kind of hero. But my badass aunt, she shut him down like the jelly spine man he is. No hesitation. No merci. I'm a mess, honestly. But this your support, has been like therapy for me. I can't thank you enough. It's helping me process everything, even if I still feel like I'm drowning. I'll try to calm down and maybe give you more details later. But for now, thank you all for everything. Your kindness and strength have helped me more than you'll ever know. Thank you so much. Comment 1. She tried to kill you. He helped her. You are allowed to be devastated. But remember, you will go on to bigger, better, and healthier things after you heal. And you will heal. And he will remain stuck in that putrid, festering family, knowing that next time he tries to be happy, it may be him with 75 gloves in his bed. Comment 2. If they're related to Latex Lucy, they hate you because you forced them to face the truth and they don't want to. If only you'd rug swept how she tried to kill you, they would still be able to pretend to the world that their mother is not wicked. Comment 3. Anyone who hates you for defending your own life is worth your well-earned contempt at most and nothing at best. They've shown their cult of psycho, and I'm so glad you escaped. Story 5. Latex Lucy was released from prison. Hey, everyone. For those who might not remember me, I'm the woman who nullified her marriage after my ex Mil tried to kill me. She cut up latex gloves and put them in my duvet cover, knowing I'm deathly allergic to latex. After that, I moved far away to another airport for work. Then, I had to move again after my first employer gave my ex-husband my new phone number. I owe you all an apology for not replying sooner. I read every message and comment, and they've given me so much strength. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the support. It truly means the world to me. I'm doing much better now. I moved on from Lucy and my ex. I rarely even think about them anymore. I'm in a healthy relationship now, and it's been exactly a month with my new boyfriend. Things are good, and I'm feeling stronger every day. But today I got a call from my aunt, who's a lawyer. She told me that Latex Lucy was released from prison today. She was supposed to serve 13 months, but ended up serving only about 8. And she spent just 2 weeks in the psychiatric ward. Here's the kicker. Lucy apparently wants to apologize to me in person. I couldn't help it. I laughed. I laughed so hard I couldn't stop. It felt like my body just had to react that way. After I calmed down, I just said, "Fuck that," loud enough for my aunt to hear. She told me she figured that'd be my reaction, but she just wanted to ask first. I live very far from where I used to, and I haven't heard from my ex since the trial. But honestly, I'm still scared. I'm worried that crazy woman might try to find me somehow. I'm just thankful I'm not alone anymore, and I've got people in my life who care. I hope you're all doing okay, and please stay safe. Comment 1. People are going to suggest a restraining order, but at this point I don't think it's worth it. Mainly because it just gives her a list of places she can find you. If she does manage to make contact somehow, call the police immediately and then go for a restraining order. She served time for her actions against you. Hopefully, the legal system can be a fickle. Get one quickly. Do the usual preemptive things though, cameras, tell work she's out, and lock down your information even more. Comment 2. So great to hear things are going well. Here's to your new relationship turning into whatever you want, and to her vanishing into your rear view completely, never to been seen or heard from again. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next video.